Hey guys, welcome to the first in a series of videos I'm going to be doing on meditation and the higher self. Now, they say that meditation helps you to become more carefree, more relaxed, centered, and they say that it helps you to develop emotional maturity. What I can say personally from my own experience is that it has helped me to develop less attachment to my material possessions. I'm less attached to my thoughts. If somebody says something to me, I'm much less likely to react in any way. And I developed a deep sense of comfort in my own body. And yet I know that I'm not my body. And that's one of the things that meditation helps you to do, is it helps you to peel away the layers and get to the essence of what you really are. And we're not the experience, we're the experiencer. We're not the thought, we're the one who notices the thought. But what happens is, as we're developing as people, as we're growing up through adolescence and into our early adulthood, is we form attachments, we form an identity that we grow comfortable with, and we form this attachment. And when things change or we begin to lose things, it only appears as though we lose something, but you can't. There is a part of you, and I've heard a poet say this, I think it's Rumi, there's a part of you that can't be burnt, that can't be wet. That don't make sense. There's a part of you that can be unaffected by all of these things, by how you look, by what people say to you, because we're the awareness of it itself. And that's one of the things that meditation accomplishes, is it peels away the layers, and all you're left with is awareness itself, and awareness of the awareness. So if you imagine now in your mind's eye a container, close your eyes if you want to do this. So imagine this container. Now, everything that you can possibly conceive of, your body, your job title, your possessions, your bank account, all those things, and add to that the belief and the definition that you assign to those things, to your religion or your religious beliefs or your nationality or your race or your sexuality, and the meaning and the definitions that you give to that. And now realize that you're actually none of those things. You're that which experiences those things. You're that which experiences the creation. And the meaning and the definitions that you give to those things is the experience that you have. Now imagine this. Here's a concept for you. The void. The void is nothing, yet all things potentially. So anything that you can conceive of is in the void. And what we do as co-creators is we imagine something and then it is manifested out of the void. Everything you see at some point was a thought. You know, someone had to think about this pen before you could actually create a pen. I didn't really want to get into that. It's gone off on a tangent just a little. One of the things that I did want to say is that, and it's something that I heard about the film Forrest Gump. Now, Forrest Gump, he's in a way kind of appears that he's at a disadvantage, but actually he's actually quite enlightened. So some people are naturally have this ability to get into this state without actually practicing meditation. So, and I say that not to have this series come across as some kind of elitist, look at us, we're meditators and we're better than you kind of thing. Everyone has this ability to slip into this meditative state. Meditation itself is just a technique in order to do that. So I wanted to make sure I put that one across. So this is my introduction to the topic. So what I wanted to put across there is that through practicing this, using the meditation technique, you'll be able to develop that kind of a carefree, free feeling. You've got true power. Even if you lose all your material possessions, you're still free because you don't identify yourself with that. If you wake up, you have a bad hair day, you're not identified with looking good and all the things that come with that. You're just free, no worries, or at least less worries, less worrying about small stuff which doesn't matter. And those small things only matter because we decide that they matter. So you have basically a clearer perspective. People can't push your buttons or pull on your strings. You remain centered. You have a clearer sense of who you are, a sense of the infinite, a knowingness that you will carry on even after this physical vehicle, even to the next level. There is no death. The vehicle can die, you know, the vehicle can break down, but you're not the vehicle. You're that which experiences having a vehicle. So I hope that set the tone. In the next video, we're going to talk about the higher self.